DC sniper.
Two sniper suspects.
We got something that sounds like a gunshot.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I'm back with another video. If you do not know who I am, my name is B Octavia. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Washington, D.C. Today is Real Talk Tuesday, and in Real Talk Tuesday I talk about what society's issues are today, what society's issues are in my generation, and I tell you what events and what people had a negative or positive impact on society. Today's video, I will be covering the DC sniper. If you do not know anything of the DC sniper attacks, if you have never heard of it, even if you have and you don't know certain facts about it, I suggest you watch till the end. So today I will be doing part 1 of a 3-part series on my channel on Real Talk Tuesday on the DC sniper. And I will be breaking down the DC sniper attacks, the man and boy behind these attacks. And I also, because I did live through the 2002 era, I will be giving my opinion and giving my view of the DC sniper attacks. Let's get started in part 1 of the DC sniper attacks. A number of shootings started to occur that made the residents of DC, Maryland, and Virginia be on high alert. Unbeknownst to them at the time, the person behind the DC sniper attacks was John Allen Muhammad. My perspective, being a young child, what I took from it, and the experience I had coming in contact with the replica of the car that was used in the shootings. From the start of October 2nd, 2002 to October 22nd, which is a 3-week span, innocent victims' random shootings became more and more of the norm. The shootings started to double, the fatalities started to double and triple, and it became prevalent to the residents of the DMV that these shootings were very random in nature. The bullets, of course, don't have a name, but when it comes down to people getting shot in public places, yes, there may be witnesses, but you don't physically see somebody with a gun. There's an issue on finding out who that person is or what their motive is. Growing up in DC, I thought it could be a number of things, but it was nothing that anybody thought. During the time that the shootings were going on, I was of course in elementary school, but hearing in passing, whether I'm ear hustling on my parents' conversation, ear hustling on the teacher's conversation, people really couldn't piece it together. And of course, being a young child, you're just taking it for face value. You're taking it for what they're saying on the news. You're taking it for what people around you are saying. What I took from it in that time was that people thought it was someone who really didn't have a point. People thought that it was just a simple-minded, 3 strikes already type of person, nothing to lose. However, that contradicts with who John Allen Muhammad actually is. Coming in contact with the replica of the trunk of the car, it was in the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure if it's still there. The replica of the car was what caught my eye, and of course the person who shows you around told us about it vaguely, because a lot of people didn't have much to say other than what was already said on the news. The trunk of the car. When I seen that, I immediately knew that this wasn't just some regular person from the DMV. Even if a person would want to be a sniper, if a person wants to be a sniper, that's different from a person actually being a sniper. On October 2nd, 2002, these shootings and the attacks started. Shots were fired into the window of a Michael's craft store in Maryland. No one was hurt, thankfully. But that same day was when the DC sniper got its first victim within the DMV. Precise but random. Accurate but out of nowhere. Cowardly because they never seen it coming. Wednesday, October 2nd, 2002. 55-year-old James D. Martin was shot in the parking lot of a grocery store in Wheaton, Maryland. He did not survive his injuries. Thursday, October 3rd, James L. Buchanan was fatally shot while mowing a client's lawn in Rockville, Maryland. Thursday, October 3rd, 34-year-old Sarah Ramos at Silver Spring, Maryland was killed at a post office. From this shooting, witnesses reported seeing a white van speeding out of the parking lot of the post office right after the shooting. So this is where the cops started to piece together that this was the same person. This is when the investigation started, basically, because the cops had no answers. October 3rd, 2002, the same day, 25-year-old Lori Ann Riviera was shot dead at a gas station in Kensington, Silver Spring, while vacuuming her van. Thursday, October 3rd, 2002. The most heinous murder of this week would have to be the murder of Pascal Charlotte. This murder was the only to occur at night. This happened in Washington, D.C. The 72-year-old elderly male was shot in the chest as he walked along Georgia Avenue. And lastly, for this week, October the 4th, 43-year-old Caroline Sewell was shot as she loaded bags into her minivan. Miraculously, she survived and she was released from the hospital 10 days later. Within a week, there were 7 shootings, there was 5 deaths, and there was thousands and thousands of people in fear. That's what makes this time in history to be filled with mourning, and it will be something that I never forgot or I'll never forget. Lots of innocent people were slain and laid in cold blood over a bigger but more dynamic reason that was unknown then and still in the current day is known, but it's still very confusing. With me saying the names of the victims and saying the situations that occurred to make them unforgettable to me, I want you guys to remember these names. That concludes the first part of 3 of the DC sniper attacks. If you like what I'm doing over here, make sure you like, comment your thoughts on this video, and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I post my Real Talk Tuesday, the DC Sniper Part 2.